The consolidation range breakout strategy is one of my favorite strategies when trading. So in this video, I'm going to show you a recent example of the consolidation breakout on SPY. So I'm going to show you how to identify the consolidation range, how to wait for the retest, and when to actually enter the trade. Now, it's super important that you watch out for fake outs. So that's going to be one of the things that we're going to be covering in this video as well. So with that, let's dive into the charts. So as you can see on Thursday, February 12th, 2026, SPY was consolidating. And what is consolidation? Consolidation is essentially when price is bouncing between a support level, which is this bottom one, and a resistance level, which is the top one. So as you can see, price is essentially moving sideward. So in a situation like this, price can either break out to the upside, right? Breaks the resistance and goes up, or it can break the support going down. So since you don't really know which side is going to break out to, you want to wait for the breakout. You actually don't want to trade consolidation, in my humble opinion. So you want to wait for the breakout, and then once it is broken out, that's when you want to take your entry. What we do see here in the setup is that we had two key liquidity levels, one at 689 at the bottom, and then another one at the upside at 697. So the idea is if we break the support level, the 693 level to the downside, you could target the 689 liquidity. If we break it to the upside at the 695 level, you could target the 697 liquidity level to the upside. Although we've identified this on a 1 hour, I normally like to trade on a 5 minute. So we're going to go down to a 5 minute and watch and see how it plays out. And then I'm going to walk you through the consolidation breakout strategy I like to deploy once the consolidation range is broken. So as you can see, when the market opened, we went and we retested the high. And we did not break the consolidation at the high, as you can see at 9:40, right? So 10 minutes after market. We then broke the consolidation range to the downside around 9:45. And you can see the next candle price comes back into the consolidation range and then breaks out of the consolidation range again. So this is where I like to normally engage. So if we zoom in closer, we can see. So you can see we went, tested the top, came, broke out, came back into the range, went back down again. So now what I'm looking for is I'm looking for price to stay below the support level. So right now you can see we're making a move back into the range, but we actually didn't go in and close within the range. So at this 10:30 candle, this is a perfect entry for you because you can see price went to retest support. Support now became resistance. And then when I saw this doji candle, which a doji candle, by the way, normally indicates a reversal, this is your perfect entry. So you could have taken your entry right at the open of this 10:30 candle. And remember, you would be targeting this liquidity level over here to the downside, right here. And then we'll just flip over to the 1 minute so you can watch the trade. And then this would have been the trade. So you can see price just flushes down straight to the liquidity level. So you'd have been able to hit your TP. So to recap what we discussed, the first thing that we identified before market open was a consolidation between this resistance and this support. We broke support, retested the support level, broke it again, did the second retest, and when support turned into resistance, it gave us a really clean entry at around 10:30. Now, a couple of observations. Normally, when you see a consolidation breakout like this at market open, the real trade doesn't really happen early, right? It's not going to happen at like 9:30, 9:35, 9:45. You can see that in this particular setup, the real play actually happened at 10:30, which is an hour later from market open, right? So if we are to come over here, you can see the 10:30 candle is what gave you the big move. What a lot of traders make the mistake is that they would have taken the entry right at the break of this consolidation range at 945. But as you can see, we went back to retest and we didn't really have a major move to the downside, right? We even came back to retest the consolidation range. It's only after we retested it a few times when we actually saw the flush. So the key thing to this strategy is for you to be patient and really wait for confirmation. And for me, when I saw that we attempted to break this support that had now become resistance multiple times and we failed, that gave me the confirmation to take my entry. And as you can see, you would have been able to take a nice clean trade to the downside. So I hope that this consolidation strategy recap helps someone. And if you're interested in diving deeper into this and more strategies, I do have a biweekly bootcamp that I host, and the link to the bootcamp are in the description. So feel free to check out the link, and I will see you in the bootcamp. So hope this helps someone. And next time you see the consolidation breakout strategy in the market, now at least you know what to look for and hopefully what to do. And I will see you guys in the next video.